Born on Monday morning, the 9th of August 1982, to the family of Gabriel and Susanna Alagoon, I was named Boimasola Marianne by my parents. We have 5 children, and I'm the 4th born and the first girl. My younger sister came later. I'm from a humble Christian background. We didn't have much, but we had enough to be thankful and happy. That was me on my 10th birthday. I grew up to be a church girl. I started singing in the church choir as a teenager. At this point, my life was like a triangle. You would either find me in church, at school, or at home. After a while, I became business-minded. I would make pastries and sell them to the kids in my neighborhood. By the time I finished secondary school, I was selling laptop accessories. While studying banking and finance in the Lagos State University, my business progressed, and I opened a store where I sold laptops and accessories. I also had employees and people training under me. On the 5th of May 2008, I was still 26 years old when a gentleman walked into my store to buy a laptop. It was Davis. We became close friends. He was working as a junior doctor at a teaching hospital close to my office. He came to buy a laptop, but it would turn out that he got much more than just a laptop. We saw each other almost every day. We really enjoyed each other's company. At the time I graduated from university, I was already supplying laptops to some big companies. I didn't need to be an employee to anyone. I was already a CEO, and I had my own employees. But it wasn't all rosy. No, in fact, one day, at the tender age of 27, thieves broke into my store and carted away all that I had. All I had ever worked for. I was devastated, dejected, depressed. It seemed like I lost everything. But I had Jesus, who gave me the strength to navigate such a difficult time. Davis and I became very close friends, and we went to church together. He took me out on dates, and he asked me out a couple of times, but I wasn't ready. He did not give up, though. A few days after my 28th birthday, he asked me out again. This time, I was ready. We got engaged. On this very day, whilst on the beach, we walked into the sea. As the waves approached, Davis dipped me into the waters and said to me, "I baptize you today, and your name shall be Eliana." It was like a joke until suddenly the sun pierced through the clouds for a few seconds and then pulled back. Now, I'm not one for superstitions, but that was a significant moment for me. I embraced the name, and from then on, I became Eliana, which means God's gift. And that is who I am. Davis's family welcomed me warmly, and we got married on April the 3rd, 2011. I was 28, going on 29. We had our honeymoon in Ghana, and it was a good start to what would become a beautiful life together. We avoided having kids for the first 6 months of our marriage so we could get to know each other better, and that worked out just fine. We traveled the world together. I had Brandon, our first son, at the age of 29. Davis threw a surprise party for me on my 30th birthday. Jessie came when I was 32 years old. It's been a journey looking after both boys. This is what looking after them looks like by the end of every day. Boys will be boys. We moved to Saudi Arabia in 2016. I was 33 years old. We lived there for a year. Then we moved to Texas, USA, and then Glasgow, Scotland, before we relocated to England, where we live now. In April 2019, I was supposed to be travelling to Kent for a weekend getaway to celebrate our wedding anniversary, but found myself at Heathrow Airport, booked for a flight to Dubai. Davis planned it without giving the slightest hint. When it comes to surprises, he is a master strategist. I enjoyed the Dubai trip. We had so much fun. I've had my hills and valleys. My life has not been a bed of roses. I've had my fair share of ups and downs. With the several relocations, my business suffered a big hit. Then I lost my father-in-law, Davis's dad, in December 2019. His dad and I were very close. He showed me love till his last breath. I miss him so much. Thankfully, he was born again, so we get to meet again. I had to have surgery on the 16th of June 2020. It was a small hernia around my belly button. The surgeons thought it was dangerous and could easily trap my bowel because of its size. I was 38 years old at the time. Thanks to COVID, Davis couldn't come into the theatre with me despite being a doctor. He was waiting for me at the door though. I'm grateful to God and Davis's mum for supporting me through such tough times. 3 months later, I climbed the Slieve Binnion with Davis. It's the third highest mountain in Northern Ireland. It's 747 metres high. We climbed 7 miles and it took about 4 hours to reach the summit. What a victory! Then came another travail in 2020. I lost my mum a few days before Christmas. It was as if my entire world crumbled. She was my best friend. She meant the world to me. Although she's gone now, I'm comforted by the fact that she is now with her Maker. We will meet again. I picked myself up. I reinvented myself. God used Davis to speak into my life. He guided and supported me. God helped me to use the lockdown period to invest in myself. I studied and became a certified skin therapist. I formulated my own products. These are the Hello Glow Multi-Intensive Rejuvenating Serum and the Hello Glow Green Tea Clay Mask. These products have very positive reviews. I'm excited about their future. Other than business, I love to sing. I've been a part of the band or choir in almost every church I've ever attended. I love God, and I cherish relationships. If you are here today, it is because you occupy a special place in my heart. I'm sure you know. Davis and I bought our first house in 2021. The keys came through exactly on my 39th birthday. Such a gift. I'm grateful to God. It's been quite a journey. Just a few days before my 40th birthday, during our holiday in London, I became poorly. Davis was terrified. He drove me straight to the hospital against my wishes. I didn't want to ruin the family vacation. I was admitted to the Hillingdon Hospital for 24 hours. They slept in the car park that night. We prayed. We believed God. After an ultrasound scan and a CT scan, the surgeons only found a simple ovarian cyst. I was completely healed. I'm here today to say thank you, Jesus. I'm victorious. I am Eliana King. I am a CEO, a Hello Glow skin consultant. I am a child of God. I am 40 years old. I am fortified. I am a winner.